4:30 a.m. and my journey is already off to a dramatic start. I couldn't get a bus on time, but somehow a truck driver came through for me. He picked me up from Kwale to Asaba for just 3,000. We hit the road around 5:15 a.m. Before leaving, I had to say goodbye to our very own transport footage. One thing about this truck, it had an amazing view. It was so high up with mirrors everywhere. Not long after we passed through the Obuja Valley, I was actually trying to record the sunrise. Fast forward to Coca Junction in Asaba. DIG had already blown up my phone with calls because my bus was scheduled for 6:30 a.m. and it was already 7:30 a.m. Thankfully, I arrived at the terminal. The place looked beautiful. By this time, all the passengers had already boarded. In fact, I was the one delaying the bus. I quickly rushed to the restroom to pee and adjust my wig. I even took a moment to check whether my nash was getting bigger or smaller. Very important investigation. Finally took off at exactly 7:50 a.m. and I am seat one, always the front seat. I waved Delta State goodbye and she waved farewell right back. This is Onitsha, by the way. I decided to take a quick nap, but before I could properly open my eyes, we were already in Enugu. We made a short stop at a filling station while the driver sorted out some manifest issue and noticed other passengers buying something called Enugu. So, of course, I had to give it a try. Guys, it was absolutely worth it. I'm giving it a solid 9.5 out of 10. Then came the unexpected part of the journey. Some army officers in Enugu had me sitting on the ground with my expensive Calvin Klein dress because they thought I had recorded them. I hadn't. After checking my phone, they realized everything was fine and they allowed us to continue. Honestly, after that, I lost my enthusiasm for filming for a while. Welcome to Kogi State. I have to say, the roads weren't the best, and some of the areas we passed through looked quite underdeveloped. We kept moving smoothly until we arrived in Lokoja, the capital of Kogi State. In case you don't know, we stopped at a resting point where I bought some soya and went behind the building to use the restroom. Guys, that restroom was an eyesore. I couldn't even bring myself to record inside. The view outside, however, was much better, so I filmed that instead. Back on the road, I spent some time reading The Power of Positive Thinking. Before I knew it, I caught a glimpse of Zuma Robin. That was when it finally started feeling like I am in Abuja. Soon enough, we passed Kubwa and Warapa. From there, I took a keke to the estate. Look at me, flashing wavy smile. Luckily, she came to help me carry my luggage from the gate because keke riders aren't allowed inside the estate. And just like that, I arrived safely in Abuja. Thank you so much for watching.